said,
Give me my shit.
Yes, it was just right here.
Yeah, it's his shit.
I thought it was somebody else's.
It's mine.
Thank you, though, for looking at it for the fifth time.
Give it back to me.
You keep saying you don't know.
It's my post office receipt. Now give it back to me now.
Shout out. What's your name?
Terrence.
Terrence?
Yes, sir. Terrence.
Flip the script on me now. Listen, my boy up there shoot the video going out there so low. I remember the time when we did like this. You didn't hit my Woo. I never meant to cause you any problems.
Oh.
I never meant to cause you any pain.
Oh.
I'ma leave the door wide open. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Smooth
Criminal. Oh, my man. That was fire. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I brought that. I brought that.
Okay.
I brought it. Oh. Let me give it back to you.
Oh my God, that's my man. That's my man. Yeah.
I have a question. I did the property sales online, that's what about you.
Kev.
Hey,
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, like CCS, right? Did you?
Terry. I need a FOIA form.
Oh, yeah, I already said you did.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Oh,
Hi,
okay.
how are you? I'm Kevin. I'm Kevin. Pleasure to
Can you
meet you.
take a
Your name
copy of
is
that for my file?
Miss Marcus. I need public information. Are you fill a public information form? Public information.
Yeah, like what?
Wow, they're just checking
Yeah,
everything out.
I need the
They're gonna
names of
paint.
all your employees here and their salaries and the names of all the security guards that work here.
Okay.
As well as a copy of the MOU with their company, please.
What is it?
A copy of the MOU, a memorandum of understanding with their company.
MOU?
MOU, yes, ma'am. Memorandum of understanding.
Memorandum of understanding. Okay. And what else?
That's it.
Any disciplinary records?
Any disciplinary?
Yeah, any
And would
disciplinary
that be
records.
public information?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
you know,
Okay,
because
so
I
where
have
would
that
that
other
be
address on it.
Well, that's
In
what
their
we're
per-
here to ask you.
yeah, we,
No, if it's public information, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. So where
Okay.
would it be located at?
in their personnel files.
Oh, in their personnel files, or is it?
You know why?
Record?
Uh,
Can you just put this?
well, public
Because their
employees have
address
a
is
public
not the
record.
same.
Okay. So is that on your line?
I have no
But I
idea.
changed the
No,
address.
you can't access their salaries online.
With you
So while
guys.
I'm here with access to that?
No, I don't
Is
think-
that what you're asking?
Not unless you put in the request. We just need to put the
Which
request
one you
in.
got?
Oh,
And then
need
you
something
forward-
to put a request in. Okay,
Correct.
so what form would that be?
It's called a Maryland Public Information Act request form,
Oh,
MPIA.
MPIA form.
Yeah.
PIA.
Recent.
Yes, ma'am.
Write
Public,
that, could you write that down for me?
Yeah,
So I
it's
can
just-
look up to see what it is.
Maryland
You got a
Public Information.
Public Information
Yeah,
Act.
I'm like, hold on, I didn't understand what we're looking for.
You
Who is
good?
that? I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Alright, I just need you to write down what you're asking.
So we just need the Maryland Public Information Act. We're holding camera, sorry. It's gonna be hard to write one-handed. If you could just write it down. No, I mean, you can write it while I tell
I'll
you.
just wait. So, no, I'm just asking, can you write it down, so I know what it is I'm looking for?
MPIA.
That's
form.
why
Okay.
it's not turned around.
Actually, you could just bring us a blank piece of computer paper and we can make our own.
And a copy of my ID.
Yeah, we can make MPIA.
Yeah.
Maryland Public Information Act.
Okay.
There should be a form, you guys should have a form where you can give somebody, to request, to fill out whatever they want.
So like, ma'am, there's not per se a standard form that the state hands out, but usually each individual entity, like DHS, will have their own form of an MPIA form. Like each business or each entity kind of makes their own form. So it might not be a standard state form, but DHS may have their own.
So it's not the state.
Yeah, the state doesn't hand out per se a specific one. It's not
DHS
like
might have their own.
it's not going to be like.
I don't know.
It won't be like form number 502 or something like that. The state doesn't have like an actual.
I'm gonna Google it, so I need to know.
Yeah, it's called a
what
Maryland Public Information Act request. So as the MPIA 4-135 general provisions regarding Maryland Public Information Act request, there isn't a standard form per se that it has to be. We could actually write it on the back of a Walgreens receipt and give it to you, and you would still have to accept it. But usually each individual entity kind of makes their own to streamline the process of us getting information from you.
Do you have a public information officer here? Or somebody that handles
Community
custodial-
outreach.
Well, who we
Custodial
have for that
officer?
is actually located in Towson, because that will go through the constituent service office. That's not here, because they're the ones who handle.
That's
all
when
of
I
the
change
media
your
relations.
address.
So is it like a media relations?
Not a media
Type of
relations.
information.
It's public information.
Public information.
Okay.
Usually there would be like, it's called like an ombudsman is like usually it's called an ombudsman is usually the name of the title if like a city or a town has it is usually an ombudsman, and that's who handles public information act requests. But usually each entity kind of has their own person, their own designated agent that handles them within them. Yeah. So we're just looking for your guys' public information request designated agent. And if you possibly had your own form.
Because I think that Towson has the public information.
And you were saying earlier that we had to take our cameras out of here,
I didn't say that.
that we couldn't film?
I didn't say that.
And I can't fill this out because.
You didn't say that?
I didn't say you need to take your cameras out.
Oh,
I
I
haven't.
pointed and said.
I have not been told that yet.
Yeah, I haven't said that.
oh, okay. Well, you might wanna,
But yeah, so just if you guys have your own form to streamline the process, that would be great. But if you don't have your own form, just a blank piece of computer paper, we can make our own.
Okay, but I need to see which ones, where is that at? Let me check with the admin.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And I will make sure I know what I'm asking.
Do what you
Alright,
got to
thank
do.
you. Somebody told, I can't
Ooh,
remember
what
who
is
told
this?
me.
What is this?
Somebody, was it you that said, that I
This is a
couldn't take a
dedicated
camera
customer
there or
service
something like
area
that?
for
No.
individuals
didn't say
desiring to
that?
access confidential social
You told me
services and
that.
other public assistance to transact such business
No.
without undue
Do you know,
disruption.
Smith, the other security guard here?
No, the other security guard that we got now is a guy named Dorian and a woman named Nicole.
Oh, okay.
Yep, see, look, this is the perfect sign. This is how they're supposed to do it, to let you know that
Guy's always
recording,
dressed in black.
recording
It's a
in
black guy, real
unauthorized
thin, real
areas
good
is
looking.
That probably
prohibited.
was back then. This is a whole new company.
Unauthorized
Yeah, they
areas.
just switched over, I think, like January.
But it doesn't say anything about the
Oh,
lobby
okay.
out here, because they know that the lobby
I know
is
why.
free reign public property.
So you,
It's public accessible.
y'all come around and check the signs and.
Yeah, we check all the signs out, we disseminate public information to the public and, that's.
As you can see, they're always watching us the same as we're watching them.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're allowed.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
I mean, you can have it there, but it's.
This contradicts the other
Telling
sign
people
over there.
that they can't take pictures and record in here is,
This contradicts that sign.
yeah, is kind of unconstitutional. And then, because it's a public property.
Right.
So you're allowed to take, like, you could take pictures in public property, right? Or anywhere you're in the public, you could take pictures or.
Who put this sign out here?
Anything that your eyes can see.
Hey, who put this sign up out here?
In the.
Y'all know who put this sign up out here? Bet, can you find out for me?
Keeping people's information private. On that.
Cool, appreciate you.
Does that make sense? So, yeah, just a little bit of education, but The last time I was in here, skinny tall guy that was just talking about, he got real aggressive, called the police, and came down.
I gotta take these out.
That's why there's new security.
I don't know.
Huh.
And that's
These rules and regulations are promulgated pursuant to Maryland Human Services Code annotated 1-201 and 1202, Maryland State Finance and Procurement Code annotated subsection 4-601 through 4607, Comar 04050101-09, as well as Comar 07010700-12. You guys will recognize Comar as what the Maryland Capitol Police tried to use last week when we were out as their authority for saying that we had to sign in and that we weren't allowed to videotape. But Comar has actually already lost in the courts. It would be the Maryland Appellate Court or the Maryland Supreme Court. But a few years back, there was some Second Amendment protesters that got arrested at the State House, and they used Comar as the annotated code to stop them from doing it. But ultimately, they lost in court to the Comar. They won in court to the Comar. They defeated Comar.
Yeah, we see the time. Just like that. You have the right.
actually, they don't have the right.
Oh, that's your job.
That's not our job.
See the sign? So you asked?
Yeah, I just spoke to him about it and, okay, so do you wanna?
Don't let them know.
She's gonna get you in trouble, sweetheart.
What's your name?
My name
You
is
don't work
Suzanne.
for, sweetheart, you don't work for her. You work for your security company. You don't work for her.
Excuse me.
You don't work for her.
Don't let her get you in trouble.
What you doing?
Yeah, don't let her get you in trouble though. You haven't done anything wrong yet. Don't let her get you in trouble. So, as you see off the sign over there, it talks about not videoing in unauthorized areas. As you see the sign here, it says restricted area, authorized personnel only. So we would not be able to videotape into that area if we were granted access back there. But then they have another sign out here that completely contradicts what the sign over there on the wall says. So it doesn't really make much sense. They got 3 different signs and they all say something different.
She knows the drill. I wouldn't listen to her if I were you.
I was
It's
telling her,
gonna
don't. She's not your
She's
boss,
gonna get
so
you in
she's gonna
trouble.
get you in trouble.
I
have
already
done nothing wrong.
got rid of the last
You
security
have been
guard.
100% fine so far. You've done everything the way that you were supposed to.
So they're probably gonna call the police themselves.
Yeah, what's crazy, so that sign over there, right, it tries to use Comar, which is the thing that the Maryland Capitol Police brought down there last week, but Dave already said that Comar lost in court when those Second Amendment guys were at the State House and got arrested, like, I don't know, a year or 2 years ago. So Comar is not, it doesn't trump your right to film in fucking,
Right.
you know what I mean, stuff in public areas.
Right.
So, but so like that one just says no fucking pictures or recording.
Yeah.
This one says no recording in unauthorized or unaccessed areas, and then that one says like Comar. But it's like, according to this sign, they have a sign on the door that says, you know, restricted areas. So according to this sign, we would not be able to record in there. Cool.
Right.
But according to this sign out here, cool. It doesn't say restricted area. So very contradictory.
Because of the IT problems,
So the computer lab is closed. Even if you wanted to come get help on the computer, you can't do it because it's been shut down for over 22 days. How long does it take to get a computer lab back and going?
What are those forms up there?
This is literally just their number and their address. Huh.
Security cameras in
Yep.
use. Warning, security cameras in use.
Yep. So they're gonna film, so are we. Family Investment Administration. Oh, yeah, they got a camera. What? Yeah.
Are you getting that paperwork for us?
I'm sorry, what paperwork? I'm not aware of the paperwork.
FOIA form?
A lady went to the back to get some.
MPIA?
Oh, well, she's, you spoke
Public
to someone,
information.
she said, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
We're just waiting on some documentation.
Sure.
Y'all don't want us here, but you won't get us the documents that will make us leave.
What was her name?
I don't know. I didn't speak to this one. We spoke to the other lady. Ma'am, did you find out what's up with them documents?
I'm sorry.
Did you find out what's up with those documents we're waiting on? You grabbing them? All right, appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am, that's, I think I gave it a snap, that's why it's not on there. And the cash is.
That's a badge, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you can't miss this, right? Now, a lot of people,
I mean,
Maybe
it's
check
not
myself.
this my thing. That ain't no business with me.
I've gone to a couple
And-
places.
and here's-
I've walked
here's-
through security,
here's the
and
kicker
no one
on
said
that.
a word to me at first until later, and they're like,
We don't
didn't know
have
that,
to
Joe. We thought
announce
you were
ourselves
I'm
as
like, well, I didn't
press.
tell you I was with you.
Because free press,
Yeah, yep. But they
is
see it, and they're like, oh,
free
free man,
journalists
cool.
like you.
They won't say nothing. Here's the computer lab. And the computer lab has been down for 23 days now. 23 days. Yep. Effective April 1st, they put that sign on the door. And it's been 23 days. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, looks like 4, 5, maybe 6 computers in there that everybody sitting out here a minute ago could have gone to the computer and done it there instead of sitting here having to wait to go up to the counter. But for 23 days, it hasn't been fixed, so. She getting those documents for us?
Ms. Marcus is working on it. I'm not sure exactly where she is with that, but she's handling it.
Alright. Could I maybe get like an update as to maybe how long it's gonna take?
I can see.
Alright, 'cause we've been here for over an hour.
Okay.
Alright.
And also about the social services office, 439 Eastern.
There it goes.
From South Taylor and
And that's why we can't.
advising they have individuals from the press there refusing to leave.
Nobody's asked us to leave.
No one's asked us to leave. No one's even asked us to leave yet. She's getting us papers. See, why they gotta sit back there and lie though? That's that shit I don't like, bro. That's that shit I don't like. Don't like. Dry snitching, that's that shit I don't like. Fucking out here dry snitching, bro. For no reason. I knew it as soon as it came through and it said trespassing. I knew that I was gonna call her over here.
Yeah. Well, we'll just 410-887-22.
43.
43. Can you give us a blank piece of paper and we'll write it on a blank piece of paper and submit it with you?
Which one? The,
All of it.
All of it.
I sure will.
And you're the supervisor?
So it's funny that she comes out here and tries to say, she sends the first guy out here to be like, yeah, somebody's coming out to finally help you guys now. And then she comes out to say that she couldn't give us the documents. It's funny that they did that because we actually just heard of the scanner that they called the fucking police on us. So they called the police and lied and said that we were trespassing and we've been asked to leave and refused, but no one's ever asked us to leave. And when we asked the lady about it, we go, did you say we couldn't videotape? She goes, I never said that to you. I didn't tell you couldn't do that. So why now are you trying to call police and dry snitch and say, yeah, they're refusing to leave and they're trespassing, and now she's like, there's no documents for you.
Can you put her consent for me? I'm gonna come sit there.
Oh, we gonna find out who did?
I'm gonna take you to the back so that information is not being disclosed.
Supervisor.
We gonna find out who dry snitching over here.
I'm not trying, we're not trying to give you a hard time. It's just, alright. So we're good, it's fine. The police are coming. Oh,
Literally.
look at this, here we go. Hey, look who it is.
Back again?
Officer Winston.
Back at it again?
What's shaking?
Same old.
Same old.
Same old with you too.
Who called you guys out here?
About to find out.
That's right. You guys body cams on?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Don't turn it off.
Don't turn them off. How you doing?
Step over there, sir. How you
They didn't even see I was with you at first until he came back down. Then he saw me holding it like this. He looked at me.
That's Officer Winston. He violated my rights down at the post office.
Violated your rights?
Absolutely. Are you okay with that on camera?
Yeah, okay. Yep, return address. It's just my email address. It's on my channel anyway, so they can send it to me. So here's a copy of what we're getting. The names of all employees from this location, title, salaries, disciplinary records from any employees that have one, as well as the MOU and employee names from the previous security company that was not TCS Security. TCS is alright. Hey, can you give me an authorized agent to make a copy and to stamp this as received, please?
Yeah, I'll get you. Just give me 1 second.
Appreciate you.
Hold on to that for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to come out, huh? No supervisors want to come out?
Now that they called the police on us, nobody wants to come show their face, huh? They all want to dry snitch in the back. What happened to Cisco? She was up here talking mad shit earlier.
Yeah.
She got mad earlier because I called her Cisco. I said, hey, is Cisco figuring out who put the sign out here for me? The lady said, what? I go, yeah, Cisco. Is she figuring out where that sign is for me? She got so mad. The lady that you were helping, like the customer that you kept, she got you, she just started bossing out on the phone. I go, yeah, Cisco. She fucking lost it, bro.
They weren't gonna help her.
No, fuck no. They weren't gonna help her at all.
They weren't gonna help her.
If you didn't walk over with the camera and make like like an actual deal out of it, they would have told her to leave.
They're taking people into the back.
Yeah. Yep. They keep trying to send the security guard up here because they want to put all this on her.
They want to put everyone in security.
They want to use her as the scapegoat so that they can put her down as the person who gets sued when all this is said and done. And that's not fair.
I want to raise.
You deserve one.
See why I told you not to call the police?
They try to use you as a
See why I
scapegoat. They trying to throw y'all under the bus right now. Is what it is.
And is this the?
It's meant to get that because they won't have access to that footage from here.
Right.
But they do have access to all of that information from here.
Right. What's taking so long to get this done?
What you need done?
We've been asking for documentation since we walked in here. Basic public.
With them, I don't work here, boss.
Yeah, you just trying to figure out a way to arrest us?
Yeah. You don't work here, but you're out here working, aren't you?
I sure am.
All right. Well, how about we serve the people?
Individuals desiring to access complex social services and other public assistance to transact such business without undue disruption or publicity. Persons not having lawful
I need a
business to
supervisor.
transact with the Maryland Department
I
of
need
Human
to turn this
Services
in.
are not entitled to enter or remain on the premise. It's supposed to be premises, but it says the premises. Recording within any dedicated customer service area or within a restricted area is prohibited. Individuals violating this prohibition may be subject to investigation, removal, and possible arrest. Seizure of photography and/or audio or video recording equipment may occur pursuant to the arrest. Yeah, no.
Just so you know, none of them have asked me to leave.
We heard on the radio them try to say that they asked us to leave,
And then
and we
we refused
refused.
service.
No one's asked us to leave, sweetheart.
Well, that's a lie. And we got it all on camera.
We actually asked her if she said that we weren't allowed to videotape, and she goes, "I never said you couldn't do that."
And the lady in the red? The lady in the red? She, the lady in the red said we weren't doing anything wrong. That we could be here.
So, curious why they called you guys and
Yeah.
said we refused to leave.
Curious.
I'm gonna, you want to take it?
Why they would lie to you like that?
Huh?
Is it the form that I gave?
Yeah. Yeah, I need the cheetah print, the lady with the cheetah print. That supervisor, that's
She
who I
seems to
need.
be the authorized agent.
Yeah. She's the authorized agent to give this to. I need the lady with the cheetah print.
Yep. The one that keeps coming
The
up
other
here.
supervisor with the cheetah print shirt.
She keeps coming up here, but not
I'm on
wanting to
her,
come
yeah.
out here. Yep.
Is she coming out?
I don't know.
And who do I hit up?
didn't go.
Who do I hit up to see why the computer lab's been inaccessible for 23 days? Gotcha. Because having the computer lab accessible would speed up, you know, peak customer times. Why do they call them customers though? Like they're in here like buying something. They're not customers. They're tax-paying citizens.
Can we get like some headway on what's going on here?
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it.
Please, thank you. They don't want no smoke.
She ain't want the smoke.
Who has sheet of print on?
I also want to know who falsified that police call too.
Well, don't worry about it, we'll get that.
Oh, I want to know.
I'll FOIA that.
I'm super worried about who called.
I'm a little worried about it too, since every manager has told us they haven't called.
We even asked you about
Hello.
videotaping, and you said I didn't say anything to you.
He's been cool.
Adams is cool.
Jury's still out on you. I like you.
Miss Nicole is all right. You took a long time.
Yeah, jury's still out on you.
You took an exceptionally long time, but you haven't been rude about it, so.
Right. I mean, how long have we been here?
No problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I'll see if I can get over this.
Got that? Thank you very much. You're welcome. You're welcome. Y'all have a good one.
Sure. That's who I want to talk to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think she just said they weren't a supervisor.
Well, who's the next highest supervisor than the red lady, than the lady with the red?
The manager, right? The manager.
I asked for a supervisor when I came forward, but he said it wasn't me.
Are you higher than the
I am.
are you the highest one in this building?
The highest one you need, you will have to contact the custodial records.
Can you give me that information?
I gave it to you when I came out front when I was helping.
Can we have it written down, please?
Sure, you can write it down.
You gave it to me?
I did. You asked for.
Well, hold on now.
to write that
So, ma'am, just like when you asked us
You
for
didn't.
information,
I'm sorry, did you ask me for a sheet of paper that I gave to you? You
we
were
actually got it
asking
from
for
somebody else.
information?
We
You
act-
asked for what?
The sheet of paper, we got
In
it.
your hand.
No, he actually gave us this.
I
Yeah.
gave out a sheet of paper from the printer.
Okay.
to give to you.
A blank,
And you gave him another one.
Yep.
Right.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yep.
a blank sheet. It didn't have any information on it.
So, okay, so like
Right.
earlier,
I need the people that you just said.
yeah, she's telling
Written
us to
down.
write it down. But this is what I'm trying
Oh.
to say. So like earlier when we asked you for information and you didn't know what we were talking about, you made us write our information down. Now we don't know what you're talking about and we're gonna need you to write your information down and give it to us, please.
Okay, are you giving me that document?
Yeah, I need this.
This is something different.
I need this date and time stamped. Date and time stamped. Okay.
All right, I just need everybody for 1 second to acknowledge this receipt sitting right here on the counter. And if you play the video back, you can blatantly see Kevin pull it out of his pocket while looking for the piece of paper that this lady was talking about. So he blatantly pulls this out of his pocket and sets it on the counter right in front of him. This is going to play a huge role in a few moments.
More calls here. We have River here today, 1925 Skyway, 1925 Skyway. Village in Kavanaugh.
So I need this date and time stamped, copied, and given back. Okay. Are you gonna do that?
Long day? They're contagious. You're gonna get me yawning.
So now the security guard's telling them that they asked us to leave.
No, they didn't. No one has ever asked us to leave, and I have it on camera.
Are you gonna take this or not? Refusal to accept, you have.
Well, we've been waiting for an hour and a half, so I'm just curious.
They're working hard. They're working hard to try to get us.
Find anything, yeah.
Trespass.
Look, that's why they went over there to speak to her to ask her if she asked us to leave. No one asked us to leave. Y'all are retarded.
I never heard anybody ask us to leave.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick. Wait a minute. You see this right here? You see the sign right here? So this sign talks about in dedicated customer service areas or within a restricted area is prohibited. Of course, their bitch ass wants to walk away.
I said, just make sure y'all not recording.
We haven't been recording.
I'm letting you know, just make sure y'all not recording.
And that's a restricted area. Yeah, absolutely.
You guys, nefarious reasons.
Confidential purposes.
Yeah.
Well, that the onus of them that would be on
That'd be on
them.
them for discussing private information and public liability.
It's fine to tell people that, but
That's fine.
Exactly.
they
That's-
close at 4:30, so
I understand. So like, who called? We don't-
people back there,
You
Because
said you were gonna find out who it was.
people back there call. I don't have a name, but I talked to bosses back there.
The boss is.
we need to file a grievance on the person who called because they lied and said that we were trespassing and asked us to leave and they never did. So we need to petition them for grievances.
Ask them for that information.
But you can see how
We
that's
are.
working out.
You know
You're
what I mean?
asking them for information and they're refusing to do it. You see how that's working now.
I mean, Winston, they can give it to us, or we can come sit back up here every single day for the next month and a half until they give it to us.
I mean, we don't want this
Do what
to.
you gotta do. Just make sure you
We
don't get
don't-
yourself locked up again.
We don't
Well,
want
when
to
I
be
got
locked up. We
locked
just want the
up,
documents so we can go home.
The first time and the second time, I wasn't breaking the law. I don't want to get locked up, Winston. You know this,
So
bro.
what exactly
Rob
did you
wants to
come
stop,
up with
but
today?
MPIA.
We've been asking for
public
documents for
information.
almost 2 hours now.
And we've been sitting here waiting for them to come and get it, timestamp it, give it to us. We'd have been gone hours ago.
They keep saying, "Oh, we're coming. Oh, give us a second. Oh, someone's coming now. Oh, they're looking for it."
He's a white
Oh, she's doing something. It's been a different excuse every time. We literally wanted like 3 pieces of paper and we would have been gone within 10 minutes.
You know I don't fuck around, Winston. You know this. I ain't here to fucking give anybody shit. I'm here to get business done, conduct my business, and get out.
I told her the new episode of the X-Men cartoon came out today. I'm trying to go home.
So, I can't make them give you any of that information on that.
I know you can't.
But they do have to accept that an authorized agent of the property does have to accept this legal documentation.
And
if they
refuse.
refuse to do it, that would be,
Get down.
and I can look up the exact statute code, but that's a refusal of service.
They don't want to hear all that.
I know. But so that's actually a refusal of service, so they would be breaking the
You feel me?
law enforcement officer. But we don't even want to do all
We'd have
that.
been gone hours ago, bro.
You would have never even
Hours.
had to come here. We would have been gone hours ago.
So, question.
Nobody.
Who gave that information? Or wanted, should I say?
I need to find out everybody that's working here, their salaries and their
And about the computer
And their
lab, why it's been shut
disciplinary
down for 22 days.
computer lab's been shut down for 22 days. You know, we need to find out why. People coming in here, when we came in here, there was only one person working, right? At the front. There was like 15 people sitting here, or maybe a little less, maybe a dozen.
Somewhere between like 9 to 15 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We come in, we start doing our thing, right? All of a sudden, people start coming out and getting
And
into the
helping.
stations. The numbers start getting called. Like they had like a dozen people back there and one person on the table, and they wonder why they're getting so many complaints. You know what I mean? It's called dissemination of public information.
Right.
The people need to see how these workers are treating our public. That's what I'm here for, bro. I'm not here to cause you problems. I'm not here to cause you problems. I'm here for the people that are pissed off at this place for not doing their job. And clearly, they're not doing their job.
I went back there to make sure you guys weren't causing any disturbance.
I know what you were doing. Don't worry about it. But you did say you'd find out who called, and you still don't know who called.
Yeah, so I assumed it was the management back there. Like I said, I didn't even get her name.
But that's concerning, you see what I mean? Like, when they call the police, men and women with guns, to come in here, and then they lie on us to try to get you to arrest us, exactly what happened down at the post office. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you think I want to sue Officer Winston 5911?
Like, look, they tried to throw the security guards under the bus. They're trying to throw y'all under the bus now,
They
too.
tried to throw the security guards under. I
They're
told the
doing
security guards,
everything
I said,
they
"Hey,
can to
look,
not
guys,
do their job."
Don't get involved in this. You don't want any parts of this. And they're like, yeah, we don't want any parts of this.
Like,
We
as
can't tell
contradicting
you-
as this sounds-
We can't tell you not to record. That's not our job.
And as contradicting as this sounds, I've never seen a group of people work so hard to not work in my life. They're working so hard to not do their job. I've never seen it before.
It was bad. And I didn't start like demanding information until everybody was gone.
Every customer.
You see what I'm saying? I waited for the last person to leave. And then I started asking for my information.
Gotcha.
And they don't want to give it to me. You see what I'm saying?
We just kept nicely asking, hey,
And
what's
called the
going
police
on?
me.
And lied.
I know you're not. Y'all learned your lesson the first time.
It was what it was.
Yeah.
They closed at 4:30 though, so.
We'll be out as soon as they take care of business, or they refuse, and then I drop a lawsuit. You feel me?
But we would just rather have the piece of papers and not have to go through that, you know what I mean? That's a long process in federal court and shit, you know what I
I
mean?
can't go back there and say, hey, give them that.
Right.
Give them whatever information they're asking for.
I feel you on that.
We're gonna do it pro se, so it's not gonna cost us $1 in legal fees, but it's just a long process and it could
Let
be
these
avoided.
ladies know that, they did good, and
They was alright, and so was Mr. Adams too. Mr. Adams was cool.
Let them know about the First Amendment, and then, to just stay out of their bullshit as much as they can. 'Cause they're
And
just
remember
there to
that these
observe and
folks
report.
are not TCS's boss. That's what I told them. Like, she ain't your boss. She don't need to tell you what to do. Don't let her get you in
Alright.
trouble.
So we'll wait, see if they help.
Maybe
us.
they help us by 4:30. Maybe they don't.
I'm sorry I had to get called out.
Just make sure I don't get called back out.
You won't. Well, I can't promise.
At least not at this location.
So, are you guys gonna take?
Can we take it now that the cops?
Unfortunately, I'm not a supervisor, so I wouldn't know what they're doing. If I could, I would tell you so.
Now that you guys have tried every other option to not take it, can we please just take it? You even tried to call and lie to the police, and that didn't work. So can we just take it and maybe we'll learn a lesson today?
Can we?
Hey, yeah. So.
We'll get the 911 call. Okay, you know.
Yeah, we'll have to go to the police department for that. They won't have that here.
I need this time and date stamped, copied, and a copy given back to me. You can keep the original. Yes.
As the county of Calvert said, I have a baseball stadium's worth of subscribers at my call. It was so funny. So oh yeah, you were there at the thing.
I was there.
He's got a baseball stadium's worth of people at his whatever. I was dying.
Fuck with me. I'm the angry vet, motherfuckers.
I turned that on the perfect time. So Kevin has now signed in at the kiosk and been given a number to receive service. So if they refuse to take the document now, it's officially going to be them refusing to help a customer. So glad I did not lay back down this morning. And I thought about it when you go, dude, you got a headache, lay back down. I go, man, maybe I shouldn't. I go, no, I'm gonna get my bitch ass up. Let me get my bitch ass out of bed today. So glad I did. Yeah, Glow. Stomp a little pussy hoe with some shell toes. Yeah, Glow. So he was just getting service from the lady to the left of the arrow, and as you see, the receipt was still sitting right in front of him. The other supervisor, who claims to be the head supervisor, comes out to help him, and he steps slightly over to the right, maybe 2, 3, at most 4 feet.
Well, okay, so we're good. We got our copy, and your name was for the record?
Good Samaritan.
Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan.
Is that how public employees identify themselves? And there you have it. The security guard walks up beside Kevin, picks up his receipt, and hands it over top the counter to the lady, at which time we both identify it as Kevin's and what it is. She opens it up, realizes it's a receipt, which I just said that it was a receipt, and proceeds to go hide it in the back.
Good Samaritan.
You're not a good Samaritan. You made us wait 3 hours to take a single piece of paper. That's not good. That's ignorant.
It was here.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, that's mine.
That's his. That's his receipt.
That's mine.
Thanks, though. Yeah, that's his receipt. Thanks, though. It's his receipt. It came out of his pocket earlier. Thanks, though.
Give me
it's a receipt, isn't it?
Give me my shit
How
back.
did I know that it was a receipt?
Give me
unless it was his.
my
so
shit
give him
back.
his shit back.
Now.
Stop taking his shit, or we'll have to call the police up here for theft.
Give me.
You just took it off the counter.
Let me explain something to you real fucking careful. Listen to me real fucking carefully.
Sir.
No,
no, you can't cuss at her. That's just being. No, what does the?
Yeah. Don't get involved here.
Do that.
Look, you guys have been fine.
You're stealing my
Trust me.
shit
You
right
have been
now.
fine.
You're stealing my shit right now. Give me my shit.
You can't cuss at.
Give me my shit.
Yes, it was just right here.
Yeah, it's his shit.
I thought it was somebody else's.
It's mine.
Thank you, though, for looking at it for the 5th time.
Give it back to me.
You keep saying you don't know.
It's my post office receipt. Now give it back to me now.
All right.
It's
yeah,
the
we are in
last
severe
one.
danger
It's
right
the
now.
last
These
thing
bitches
I
out here
did.
stealing
It was
people's
like
stuff.
a week and a half ago, for fuck's sakes.
Okay, I'm
An item, sir. An item of ours. An item.
You don't want it. You know it was mine because I pulled it out right in front of you.
Sir, it's theft.
sorry, it was found.
I pulled it out right in front of you and showed it to you. I'm not an idiot. You better give it back to me.
You better get him here soon, buddy.
You better give it back to me.
You better get him here soon, buddy. I'm telling
You
you.
better. You're fucking
You
up.
better get him here soon,
You're
buddy.
fucking
is what
up.
I'm telling you. What I mean is you better get him here soon is what I mean.
Give me my
What I mean
shit
is
back
you better get
now.
him here soon is what I mean. The fuck? I go, dude, can you send someone out here soon? What do you mean by that? I go, what I mean is you need to send someone out here now. But what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
We didn't have no bad mouth before she stole something, though. Because when you take something from somebody and then look them dead in the face and go, I don't know, yeah, no, you're being a bitch. Don't call yourself a good Samaritan. You're being an ignorant bitch. Call it like you see it. I ain't Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit, sweetheart. That ain't my fucking job. Y'all don't fucking... I'm going live, bro. I'm going live.
There is a teen who's causing issues there. The person who called 911 is extremely uncooperative.
I'm not uncooperative. Fuck you, dude.
You recorded?
Yeah. I'm not uncooperative. He asked what
Another
she was
fucking
wearing.
lie.
I said
Another
there's
lie.
12 people that have talked to us. I don't know exactly what outfit she's wearing. How did she get there? I don't know. I'm guessing a car.
Another lie.
I don't fucking know.
Another lie.
It was at this point that I started a live stream, which you can find in the live tab of my content section, but I will also be linking that video here. But I appreciate you guys coming out, watching this video, and sticking it out with us. And until next time, squad, be safe out there. Take it easy, and peace out.
I'm going in. A gram or two, a cripple you. I hope you ain't got shit to do. A hit or two, a scramble you. So pass it like Campbell do. Mary Jane and Maryland, take you to the fairyland. One puff enough, get you stuck like a mannequin. Crack the Dutch, dump the guts, call it minivan. Cause I be packing blunts, something like a Mexican. My flow chronic, sonic like a hedgehog. And all these other rappers wanna rock like Snoop Dogg. Pussycat, I show you who the top dog. Treat you like a black widow.